Hi, my name is Doug BEALS, your host for a new edition of eYe on Education. Today we'll focus on Farm to School. Joining me in the studio is Gabby Masseur, a senior at Nashua High School North. Welcome, Gabby.
Hi.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. So I'm Gabby Masseur. I'm a senior at Nashua High School North. I'm a 4-varsity sport athlete. I'm also involved in several clubs. I'm the vice president of National Honor Society. I'm also the secretary class officer of the class of 2017. And I'm also a leader of Team Titan Connections, and the Student Athletic Leadership Council at Nashua North. So I like to be really involved. For my future plans, I'll be attending the University of New Hampshire, and I'll be majoring in elementary education, and as well as I will be playing Division I lacrosse there. So.
Well, that's exciting.
Thank you. Yeah, it's exciting.
So you're going to be a teacher.
I know, hopefully.
Wonderful that you're on eYe on Education. I recently met with Nashua School District's Food Service Director, Amy Cassidy. We chatted about Nashua's Farm and Farm to School program. Here's what she had to say.
So I'm here to talk about the New Hampshire Farm to School project that we've started here in Nashua, and the Beacon Community Project is a collaboration of numerous partners in New Hampshire to help healthy local food access for all of our children here in our community. We're working with the New Hampshire Farm to School program and numerous other people to identify what our community wants to do to help all of our students and families. We've had numerous community meetings, and there's been 30+ people at these meetings, which is fabulous. And it's people from all different walks. It's local farmers, local restaurant owners, many school members, food service members. Everybody who has an interest in this has been showing up. So as part of these meetings, there's small work being done, and in the small group work that we're doing, there's talk on more focused areas. The focused areas are, how do we get school gardens going at our schools? What schools are equipped to do this? What grant money is there to do this? What volunteer system can we set up to maintain these gardens if we get them going? And then, of course, what do you do with the food from the gardens? So that's exciting. We have a lot of schools that are jumping on this, and they're very active and supportive. We hope to get the students involved in the gardens, from the planting to the caring of the gardens, and then, of course, hopefully to preparing the produce that they've then grown in our own kitchens here in Nashua. The other goal of this program, of course, is just more local food in general in the kitchens. Maybe that looks like hamburger from local farms. Maybe that's just our local produce from our own gardens that we're going to have. The project is actually a 3-year-long project, so it's in the very early stages, very much planning still. We have a lot of great people who are helping. It's slow and steady work. We have numerous principals who are very excited about this project, and we're excited to get going on it. The project is going to be about a 3-year-long project, and the hope and goal is that this school year, by spring, we will have a couple of our schools with active gardens starting. That comes with, of course, having volunteers lined up for our summer months where we're not in session. We've got great people who are working really, really strong on this to make sure it happens. And once that's done, we'll hopefully work on to some nutrition education for our students and some hands-on work for our students in the kitchens. So we are very excited and look forward to working with all of our community partners on this.
This is such a great program.
Mm-hmm,
I can't believe that we haven't started this years ago, but it's so nice now that in Nashua, we may be able to work with farmers and get produce into our schools. It's so much fun.
I know, I agree.
I know. I've been, when I talked to Amy Cassidy about this program, she was very excited, and so are the managers at the cafeterias.
That's awesome.
And you had a chance to talk to one of the managers, right?
Yes.
In your group, so.
Yeah, we got to talk to Miss Lawless, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
But I definitely think that this is a great idea. Definitely, I feel like just brings Nashua together as a community, and also just like having healthy and fresh food at the school, I definitely think is a great idea, just to keep kids like energized. So I think this is awesome.
What do you think about farms? Do you think any local farms would be interested in doing this, or?
I definitely think so. I think it'll definitely be a way to help. It'll definitely benefit the farms probably. It'll help them thrive, I think, having them teach us and like helping us on what to do. So I think definitely a great idea. I definitely think they'll be up for it.
Lowell?
Yeah, there's some local ones.
Brookdale, right?
Yeah, I think there's Parley Farm,
Parley Farms,
Tingsboro.
right?
So Lowell, Brookdale, Parley, that's all I know
I
so
know,
far. But there's definitely more, I think.
We should contact them, right?
Definitely. I think that'd be a good idea.
I went to Elm Street. They've started a greenhouse at Elm Street in the courtyard, which is it's a pretty good size. It was on the video.
Yeah, I saw it. It was amazing.
And that's pretty amazing. And they're growing tomatoes, lettuce in those big long tubes, which is pretty cool.
know.
You would never know it's lettuce, but
I know. I like how they're like recycling, and they're using, I saw they were using like plastic bottles and stuff to grow all the different vegetables and stuff out of, and then like the tubes. I think that's just a great idea.
And they have a ton of students. They told me that somewhere around 400 students have volunteered to help in this program at Elm Street. So that's really significant, and I think hopefully we can help this grow through all our schools in Nashua. That would be, and then we could go right from the greenhouse right to the cafeteria.
I know, which would be awesome.
And they can prepare stuff. So, you know, it may take quite an effort from like volunteers. The teachers, of course, are going to have to be involved, but the student participation will be awesome.
I definitely think it will be, especially at North, because Team Titan got interviewed. So I think that Team Titan would definitely love to help, and I know many other kids that would like to volunteer and help make the food in the cafeteria better and healthier. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so
and
I think it'll be great.
They're going to put a heater in January at the Elm Street location.
Oh, really?
And so that they can actually go from January right into the spring.
That's awesome.
Last year they had to cut it off at New Year's Day.
Oh, really?
But this will help them tremendously, and I hope to revisit this in like February when there's snow on the ground.
I know, just to see how it's going.
Yes, and maybe do some more video.
I know, that'd be really cool, especially like it's nice that it's going to be there all year round, so they can take food for the cafeteria all the time. So
That's great.
I know.
Great. Well, we are fortunate to have many career and technical education programs here in Nashua. I recently visited the culinary program located at Nashua North High School. Let's roll that video. Nashua Technology Center's Culinary Arts program, located on the Nashua High School North campus, is a hands-on, fast-paced environment where students prepare meals and desserts, as well as serve customers in the North Star Cafe throughout the school year. The program's fully equipped kitchen allows students to work on the same professional equipment used by today's leading chefs. The Culinary Arts program prepares students for a career in the restaurant and hospitality industry by helping them develop skills such as teamwork and leadership, creating culinary displays, buffets, sanitation and safety, restaurant management, and guest relations. Today, they are preparing healthy salads for the lunchtime grab-and-go line. Well, that's a great program we have at North. I know Chef Q, Chef Claus, they're great chefs up there, and they have a wonderful program. And I don't know if you've got a chance to visit the North Star Cafe.
Oh yeah, no, I've been there a lot. I've been going there since freshman year. They used to sell cookies. I used to always go and get their cookies. They were amazing. They were so good. But I know like that they do like buffets and stuff. And I've gotten, I think they had like an Italian lunch kind of theme that day. I got their pasta and their spaghetti, and it was so good.
But the cookies are a big draw, right?
Yes, definitely the cookies.
Not the most healthiest.
No.
Farm to table, farm to school, I don't know.
No, definitely not. But like their other foods, like I know like a lot of kids like going in and getting that like buffet of like a lot of healthy, good foods for you. So they, other than the cookies, they do like the meals that they serve there for lunch. So
well, the salad that they were preparing that day looked really good. And,
yeah, I know.
They were so professional. It was great with their hats and everything.
I know.
It was pretty cool.
I love how they dress up. It like I think it's great for the kids because it gives them that like hands-on experience, and like it helps them think about, oh, maybe I want to be a chef like when I get older. It kind of gives them that idea of like what they can do in the future. So I think it's definitely great, and for them to dress up, I think is kind of cool too. To get to play the part, which is cool.
Right,
yeah, it's awesome.
So we're going to take a short break. So stay right where you are for the second half of Eye on Education. All right, so welcome back to Eye on Education. Student voice is alive and well at both high schools. Let's start off with this short video of Amy Cassidy talking about meetings with the North and South students, gathering their input on food choices.
Recently at the North High School, we had the chance to meet with a group of students to discuss the cafeteria and the offerings that we have in our food service program. They were a great group of students, and what was interesting is what they were looking for. They're interested in more vegetarian meals. They love the fruits and vegetables. They want more fruits and vegetables. A lot of them didn't know certain things that we were doing. They had no idea. They just don't venture their way into the cafeteria for no good reason. So they would like it more on social media, what the cafeteria is serving, which is a great goal for our program. So we hope to use that model at North of meeting with students at all of our schools. We met with a group at the South High School this week, more for an English paper that they were working on, but we had the chance to ask them some questions about what they wanted to see and what their favorites were. So hopefully student input will increase. We think it's really valuable to have student input on what we're serving throughout all of our age levels here in Nashua. So we hope to work with each building and come up with some sort of system for students to share their input with us. We serve them every day, and we certainly want them to know they have a voice in what we're serving.
This is great. That was a great video.
I know, yeah, it was an awesome video.
And it was cool that Amy got to spend some time with both South and North students.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I liked that her and Miss Lawless wanted to come and see what our opinions were about the school cafeteria and the foods that we serve and what we would like to see there. So I liked that she came to us to see like what we wanted to do and like our opinions. So.
And us is Team Titan.
Team Titan, yeah.
So tell us all a little bit about Team Titan and what they do.
Okay, so Team Titan, I'm one of the leaders, like I said earlier, of Team Titan, and so Team Titan is in a club at North, and so it's mostly made up of sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and we're usually like the leaders. We like to spread the Titan spirit around at North. We help with different things like lunch, like events and activities, Spirit Week, the pep rally, North-South games, Turkey Bowl. We also are doing something this week for Spirit Week. We're doing penny wars, so whoever can get the most pennies. But in the end, we're doing we're going to donate all that money to the Titan Pantry. So it'll help the Titan community and the families that need the money to get food for Thanksgiving. So we do different kind of charity work, but we kind of just are trying to help out the Titan community and make it a better place. So it's definitely awesome.
Is it helped to make it a more positive atmosphere at North?
Yeah, I think definitely Team Titan definitely brings more of a positive attitude towards to North, making it more spirited, make more people happy. Like I think that's what the meaning for the Spirit Weeks is to make it a fun experience at school, because not everyone likes going to school, obviously, but dressing up as like a cat or like flannel day we're having this Friday, I definitely think it helps bring a positive vibe to the school. So I definitely think it's great.
Do you have freshmen right through seniors involved in this group, or is it mainly just seniors, or how is it set up?
Most of the time, it's usually never freshmen because you have to apply usually your freshman year if you want to get in as a sophomore. So it's usually sophomores through seniors, but most of the time we have a few seniors, we have a good amount of juniors, and we only have I think we have a few sophomores, I think, but a good majority of it is the upperclassmen at North. So it's definitely great because the upperclassmen are the ones that lead the school, we represent the school, so it's great to have them all come together as leaders to help the school, so through Team Titan.
How did it come about that they came to you as far as doing a survey. How did that come about?
Well, I know Miss Flanagan, who is our Students Activities Director, she came to us asking if we wanted to do a survey and if we wanted to get involved with Miss Lawless, who's the lunch service coordinator at North. And so she had done decorations during different holidays and stuff in the cafeteria, but she also wanted to do a survey with us about the food at the in the cafeteria. So we came to her one day during one of our e-blocks, and we went into the lunchroom. She gave us a survey, and we filled it out. Just asked us different questions, what we would like, if we would like smoothies, if we wanted oatmeal at breakfast, and just different kinds of foods we wanted, different. We have like dairy bar, like a salad bar, wrap bar. They were wondering if we wanted anything else like in the school that they could have that kids would like. So I just think the survey was great, and they also gave us a sample of food, which was good. We had a breakfast burrito. It was pretty cool. So I think just through Miss Lawless she just came to see what we wanted because we represent the school. So I definitely think it was nice of her to do that. So, you know.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So you kind of like are leading the way in the high schools as far as some choices, healthy choices that can be made in the years to come.
Yeah, because she knows that, like I said, we represent the school. She knows that we will give our honest opinion and that like we know what other kids like in the school. So she definitely came to us hoping to see if we knew what us and other kids would like. So, yeah.
Very good. Is there any guys in the group?
I think we have. Oh, I think we have one or two. I don't know. I think we have. Oh no. I think we have one or two, I'm pretty sure. A good majority of it is the girls, though. If you watch in the video, a good amount of it is girls. But we have some boys. We have 2 or 3 senior boys that are also class officers. And then I think we have 1 junior boy. So we do have some boys within the Team Titans. So
wow.
Yeah. So,
well, so what? I think we have a video, right?
Yeah,
so
we
why
have a
don't you
video.
intro the video?
Okay, awesome. So Mr. Biles came to North about a week ago, just asking us about the survey that Miss Lawless gave us, and so we'll let it roll. We're here today to talk about school lunches, and so a few weeks ago we took a survey, and I was wondering what everyone thought of the survey that we took. Do you guys have any input on the survey?
We took a survey with the head of the lunch ladies, and it basically kind of revolved around the way they serve the lunch, what they serve, and how everyone felt about it. And I felt like our opinions really did matter because she was very curious. She was really open with us, wanted us to be very honest, and that way she can fix anything and make anything better for us.
Another thing that I focused on was just breakfasts and what type of foods we think would help us, and I thought it was very heartfelt. They were really concerned about what would make our day better and help us and ultimately help our education. So I think overall the lunch ladies doing that for us was awesome, and I wish more people got to witness it.
So our next question is healthy foods important for good learners? So we have Haley. Would like to just...
I feel like that healthy food isn't just important for good learners, it's important for everyone, and especially in school when you are doing work and studying for such a long time, you get really tired. I know I do, and I have to get snacks to get through the day and stuff. So I think it's important that what we eat at lunch is good food that we can use for energy, good protein, good fruits, good vegetables, just a good variety, so that when we're going through school we're not just eating junk and then feeling super run down, because it's especially no one wants to slack off in school, no one wants to do bad, I think. So I feel like it's essential for us to have good nutrition all the time and just help us to do what we do best and be happy, good Titans.
Starting off with a breakfast, pretty much the overall rule, everyone says breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It gives you that energy before you come to school, and like Haley was saying, for good learners, I feel giving you a nice good breakfast gives you that energy and kind of wakes you up for the morning, because we have pretty early classes. Our classes start at 7:20, so to have that food in us, it kind of gives us a boost in our day. And during school we can't really eat a lot during the day. Sometimes we can have snacks, but usually it's mainly towards I think second block. So it's just nice to have a good breakfast just to fuel you up and get ready just for a nice hard-working day in school. So
I think it's extremely important, because I know a lot of people don't like to eat breakfast, and it's hard to get breakfast in, but I know one thing that the lunch ladies suggested was doing a cart of food. So even if they did that, I just feel it's better for everyone. It would be easier for everyone. because I know at least for me, when I don't eat breakfast and I'm starving throughout the whole entire day, and it just kind of like changes my mood for the day. So if I eat breakfast in the morning, then I just have a better day, and I feel like a lot of people are like that. So
I eat a lot of eggs for breakfast. I feel like it's just something quick, and it's just like the classic like breakfast, like even like green eggs and ham, like we learned that way back long ago. Like it just stays. Obviously I'm not eating green eggs, but like if I don't eat my eggs or like something yummy in the morning, I'm so cranky and I won't want to learn, and like this is my future that I'm preparing for, so I feel like you need to have a good start of your day to create a happy learning environment and a bright future.
Next, we're just going to pretty much talk about the lunch choices that we have in the cafeteria. We have many different like lines. We have a grab and go line, which you can just obviously just grab and go with food, something quick and easy that kids can just grab. Then we have like a pizza line. We have just like the general lunch line that sometimes has like chicken or I think pastas and stuff. And then there's a salad or wrap line. So I was wondering if you guys think that there's too many choices to pick from, maybe too few. I know in the survey they asked that, and if you guys have any requests for different choices that we should have in the cafeteria for lunches.
As far as there being enough choices, I feel like there can never be enough choices. Like there are so many kids, especially now, that are just eat so many different ways, like so many different things, and with like this being just a big school as it is, everyone likes something different. And I'm a member of Senate, and recently we were talking about how there's not really a vegetarian option for most people, and how those who are vegan or vegetarian often get criticized because they're not having enough protein and might not be able to buy lunch. So recently we were talking about how spinach is a great substitute for that sort of protein, and how that should be added to like the list of what qualifies as a protein in our school. So I think that there's plenty of choices, and there's still room for more choices.
So I know that there's like usually a lot of restaurants nowadays, especially because we all have our phones and we're always on them. And we want to find ways. A lot of us can be lazy, and I will admit to that, I can be lazy. So it's nice and easy to just like a lot of restaurants to create an app, and that's just a lot easier just to order your food, so you can just drive there, pick up the food and leave. Or you can just drive there, grab your food, eat there. Just make it an easier, more convenient way just to order your food and just get it out there and get it paid. Like kind of like in a way a delivery, but not really, kind of get a pickup. I know I've used Panera before. They have the Panera app, and you pretty much, they have like all the different sections. So they have like soups, salads, kids menu, sandwiches, all different things like that. And you go through and you click each one, like what you want, what you like, your side, your money, and then they ask you how you're gonna pay, and then you just hit deliver, and then you go, and they have like a huge like shelf, and you just pick up what you want. So I know I use that sometimes, but it's just a nice, easy, convenient way just to get your food and order it. Have any of you guys ever used that before?
I know my friends and I, we a lot of times we'll use the Chipotle app, and like on early releases, someone will just order it for everyone and then grab it, and we'll all hang out, and it's just so much more convenient. And I think that's good that the lunch ladies are talking about that for our school lunches, because we only have like 25 minutes for lunch. It's really short, so I think it'll be really helpful if some kids can order beforehand, and it'll make the lunch lines move a lot faster.
I've used the Domino's app before ordering pizza, and it's really cool because you're able to like customize exactly what you want, and then it shows like, oh, like it will say the name of the person that's like making the pizza, and it like shows you the steps of like what it's like going through. So it'll be like, oh, the pizza's being made, or it's on its way, and then you're able to like pay through it, and it's just really easy, and then it comes to your door, and it's just how you like it. And
I'm personally a little hesitant to use the apps when it involves like putting your credit card number in there or like your debit card number. Like I also like, if I go to Chipotle, I like being able to watch my burrito be made, because I feel like if I'm there watching over them, they're more like careful with what they're doing, or I can be like, oh, can I have more sour cream? But I'm more hesitant to like, even like the Dunkin' Donuts app, like there's so many hackers out there now that I'm like hesitant to put my debit card number on or credit card number on, because it's just so much work if you ever did get hacked. So.
Pretty much just going over the survey again. I like what Danielle was saying. I thought it was very heartfelt. It was really nice because the lunch ladies and Miss Lawless, who's I'm pretty sure the head of the lunch ladies, they all came to us with the survey, and even just like talking to us with like the sample that they gave us for a breakfast burrito and talking about smoothies, they wanted our opinion, and like what they wanted to know what we wanted to make like our cafeteria and like the lunches better. I know like at North there's a lot of unfortunate kids who can't get like breakfast, lunch, and even dinner like at home with their families. So they come to North looking as a place to go to the lunchroom and get their breakfast before school. Or like even now if we have the smoothie option, that's a great way for them to get a breakfast. A lot of kids I see, they get 3 lunches at school because they know that they probably won't be provided with a dinner later that night, or they'll go to the snack machine and get as many snacks as they can to bring home. And I definitely think that the lunch ladies coming to us asking and wondering what we can do to make our lunches better for everyone is definitely really heartfelt, and it definitely means a lot to our Titan community. So I definitely think the survey was a great idea, just to reach out and ask all of our opinions, because we all like different foods, and it's nice to hear what everyone wants, what everyone likes, and just to hear different opinions on making our school and our cafeteria and lunches just a better place. So, but I wanted to thank everyone for coming out today and going over our lunches for school and stuff. We definitely got a lot of different opinions and like different ideas, requests that we like. So it's definitely nice to hear all that. So thank you. Okay, so that was definitely a really great video. Overall, I think Team Titan is a great organization at North. And we definitely really liked having the opportunity to do that video. So really happy.
I'm excited to see the results of the survey. I think, I don't know how soon they'll get it in play, but maybe by the beginning of next year.
I think it'll be great because they definitely, we had the survey questions, but she even asked us questions afterwards from taking the survey, and she was like, what would you like to see? Would you like to see? I know we talked to you about it, a cart like going around with like smoothies, and me and you were just talking about nachos or something during E-Block. I definitely think that's a great way to raise money, but also kids want to be able to just run over and grab a smoothie like from a cart and just throw down $1 in the morning, because it's like sometimes kids don't have breakfast, and that's their way of getting breakfast is through the school. So I definitely think that's a great opportunity for kids to have something nice to eat in the morning, and even during E-Block as like a snack. So I definitely think that's awesome.
A lot of the students eat a lot of pizza from what I see.
Yes.
So I know pizza's healthy, and I know we talked a little bit about it in the video, but I cut it out.
Yeah.
So, but
I know.
I guess cheese, pepperoni, what other, do you see a lot of kids eating it, like 1, 2 pieces every day, or?
Yeah, no, I see a lot of kids at school, especially the boys, they love lunch. So a lot of them will come in with 2 pieces of pizza, and that'll be their lunch. And then they'll go back in and they'll get another whole entire lunch within the same lunch like time that they have. So they'll be eating 4 pizzas a day for lunch, which is kind of crazy, but I know the kids love the pizza. They always run to it. It's usually a pretty big, long line.
They can get the carrots and the vegetables with it.
Yes,
so
I know, which is awesome.
We got to figure out a way to have them eat that, right?
I know, yes. No, they always make sure that they have like a fruit or vegetable along with their pizzas. I will say that they always do have something good along with their pizza, which is good.
Well, we all want healthier lifestyle.
Definitely, for sure, I know.
So we're going to plan good food in cafeterias, and when you're an elementary school teacher someday maybe, we will have great meals, right?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely hoping that. And just seeing like as North, and I'm guessing South as well, just seeing like, and even Elm Street with the greenhouse, you can see that we're trying to do things to make our lifestyle healthier, I guess. Like through the vending machines at North, the survey, just everything, the whole community, everyone wants to make a healthier lifestyle. So you can definitely see it changing. So hopefully when I'm an elementary school teacher, it'll be different, healthier lifestyle. So
It'll be great.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was a pleasure to sit with you today and have this chat.
Thank you. I was really happy to have the opportunity.
And thank you again. It
welcome.
was great. So we're out of time, and we thank Gabby for helping us understand Nashua's vision for healthy food choices and interest in bringing farm to school in our cafeterias. I hope you enjoyed this program at home, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Eye on Education.